Hello students, this is Pallav Darbari, your host, and you are watching Pallav Darbari classes. In this video, we will discuss Indian Economic Development Class 12th. In this video, we will discuss rural development. This is part 6th of the chapter Rural Development. The topic that we will discuss in this video is role of IT sector in economic growth and development. Let us see and discuss the evolution of Indian IT industry. IT means information technology industry. After independence till 1970, it means from 1947 till 1970, India did not have any guiding policy or the framework for computer and the software technology. We have not considering IT industry as a very important part. We don't have the finance. We are not that much foresighted to recognize the importance of the IT industry. That is the main reason India did not have any guiding policy or the framework for computer and the software technology. The government had taken no doubt several initiatives for starting the design and production of computers in educational institutes during this period. In 1963, Bhabha Committee emphasized on the importance of electronics and computers for the development of India. The committee was framed in the year 1963. Committee emphasized the importance of the electronics and computers for the industrial development for revitalizing the Indian economy. On the recommendation of the Bhabha Committee, the Government of India established Department of Electronics DOE in 1970. Why? For promoting the growth of electronics and computers in India. In 1972, the government formulated a new software scheme and allowed hardware import and export of softwares. So in 1972, what the government did? They allowed the import of hardwares and they gave the permission for the export of softwares. This scheme is considered the first break point in the history of Indian information technology industry. Why? Because as in 1974, Tata Consultancy Service got its first foreign client from the United States. For the next decades, though Indian companies, that is Wipro, Infosys, were exporting the software products, but the trade was not very encouraging. Our software market was not wide. It is a very small software market. In 1978, IBM was forced to close its operation in India as the government had taken it to reduce its equity. However, in 1986, the government brought a liberal policy for the information technology industry through the Washington Consensus, which delicensed hardware imports and encouraged duty-free exports. Further, due to liberalization in 1991 and the opening of the Indian economy for foreign investment, IT industry flourished. The IT industry has grown rapidly and earned large amount of foreign exchange. The reason is the Information Technology Act 2000, National Broadcast Policy of 2004 and the Special Economic Zone 2005. Because of these three measures, information technology industry in India expanded and earned large amount of foreign exchange. In the last decades, India has emerged as the IT hub for the software companies of the world. And Indian software companies have been taking prominent position in the global IT sector. India has become the world's largest sourcing destination for the IT industry. Online retailing, cloud computing and e-commerce are all contributing to the speedy growth of the IT industry. The rate of growth of the IT sector for 2019-20 is approximately 10%. Now let us see the information technology industry boosting India's growth, how it can boost or how it is boosting India's growth. Indian IT industry has grown rapidly with the exponential growth rate after the economic reforms of 1991-92. Indian IT industry have set up thousands of centers within India and around 80 countries across the world. The majority of the global corporations are sourcing ITEs from the Indian IT industry. It accounts for approximately 55% of the global service sourcing market. The market size of the IT industry has grown manifold from approximately 67 billion US dollar in 2008-9 to 191 billion US dollar 2019-20, and it is estimated that it will reach to 350 billion US dollar by 2025. Now let us see the role of the IT in the agriculture sector. Listen, IT has a significant role to play in the agriculture sector and the overall rural development. Following points emphasized on this. The first is sustainable development. Listen, because of the information technology enables the storage of data relating to past and the future conditions. And this data can be used for the formulation of the policies for the development of the country. So, information technology enables the storage of the data, which is beneficial for the development of the country. Second contribution is forecasting. It enables the meteorological department to forecast accurate weather conditions so that the farmer should be benefited to the maximum extent. The next achievement is productive enhancement. The IT sector has a positive impact on the productivity of the agriculture sector. How? By providing crucial information regarding modern technologies, weather, soil conditions, which are very important for the cropping of different types of crops. So the IT sector provides valuable information relating to the weather, soil conditions, modern technologies to the farmers, and the farmers with this information will be benefited. The next achievement is contribution is valuable information. It means good information or the better information. The government has launched Kisan call centers. This is possible because of IT sector. And this Kisan call centers provide informations relating to the weather, relating to the type of the crops, relating to the credit available to the farmers, relating to the government schemes, relating to the demand of the different products in the market, so that the farmer should be benefited. Next is employment generation. The IT sector also helps. How? In generating employment opportunities in the backward rural areas through the development of info kiosks. That's all I have in this video. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. Dear subscribers, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that whenever I upload the new video, you get the notification.